The galaxy had grown restless. Empires shifted like tides, alliances shattered, and rumors spread of humanity, newcomers to the stars, building weapons no one had seen before. At last, under the pressure of mounting conflicts, the Galactic Council extended an invitation to Earth. Send envoys, let us talk peace. Prove you are civilized. The world debated for weeks. Some feared deception, others whispered it was humanity's chance to finally sit among equals. In the end, Earth sent 3 ambassadors, brilliant minds chosen not for their military rank but for their calm, their diplomacy, their iron will. The transport left orbit, unarmed, its hull painted in the white of truce. Billions watched as the vessel vanished into the slipstream, carrying humanity's hopes of coexistence. But the Council never intended peace. When the human envoys arrived, they were not welcomed into a hall of treaties. They were dragged before the gathered species in chains, their voices silenced by shock collars. The council chamber roared with cruel laughter. A booming voice, amplified through the chamber, declared, "Humans, lay down your arms. Dismantle your fleets. Submit. Refuse, and your precious emissaries die screaming." Every broadcast channel across the galaxy carried the message. Billions of alien citizens cheered. Humanity was to be broken publicly, a warning to any race who dreamed of rising too quickly. The trap was perfect, except for one thing. The council expected panic, confusion, even begging. Instead, silence hung in the airwaves. Hours passed. Humanity's fleets did not withdraw. Armies did not surrender. Finally, a reply came. A single human general appeared on the galactic broadcast, his face cold, voice steady. "You thought we trusted you? You thought we were naive? No. We knew the danger. That is why we send our envoys. Not as a gesture of submission." He leaned forward, eyes burning like embers. "But as a weapon." Confusion rippled through the chamber. The alien leaders hissed, shouted, demanded explanations. The human prisoners, chained at the center, raised their heads. The general continued, "Those envoys you hold are not victims. They are executioners. Every step, every breath, every moment among you has already sealed your fate. You wanted them as hostages? Then you have chosen death with your own hands." The council chamber erupted in chaos. Guards moved to silence the human prisoners. But the prisoners only smiled. The first envoy's restraints shattered like glass, as if the metal itself bowed to unseen command. The second snapped his collar and stood tall, eyes glowing faintly with an unnatural light. The third simply laughed, a sound so calm it chilled the blood of every species present. "We are not diplomats," one said, voice resonating with power. "We are the proof of what humanity has become." Alarms screamed through the station. Energy readings spiked beyond comprehension. The very walls of the chamber began to warp under invisible pressure. The guards fired plasma rifles. Bolts of searing light streaked through the air, only to freeze mid-flight, suspended like insects in amber. The human envoy tilted his head, and the shots dissolved into nothing. "You captured us," another envoy said softly. "But you never once asked what we were." With a gesture, he unleashed a pulse that rippled through the station. Weapons disintegrated. Armor collapsed. Shields shorted out. Entire systems fell dark. Panic spread as the truth became clear. The envoys had been chosen not to speak peace, but to demonstrate terror. They were not negotiators. They were living weapons, bioengineered, trained, and unleashed for this very moment. The chamber of power became a slaughterhouse. Not with blood or brutality, but with despair. Every alien leader felt their pride shatter as the humans they mocked stood above them, untouchable. Some tried to flee, the exit sealed with a thought. Others begged. Their words fell silent as their throats seized shut. The first envoy spoke. "You wish to make us kneel. You wish to humiliate us before the galaxy. Instead, it is you who kneel." The counselors collapsed, dragged down by invisible force, foreheads pressed to the floor. The sound of their screams carried across every broadcast channel they had once used for their threats. Now, the galaxy watched their rulers grovel like children before humanity. The second envoy raised his hand, revealing a device hidden within his own flesh. It pulsed with light. "We are not here to destroy you. We are here to show the galaxy the price of betrayal. From this moment, every system knows, humans do not submit. Humans do not forgive." Across the stars, fleets stirred. Human warships emerged from the void, not hiding but waiting. They had not come to negotiate. They had come to watch the stage their envoys prepared. "Surrender your thrones," the third envoy commanded, voice echoing like thunder. "Dismantle your empires. The age of your dominance ends today. Resist, and you will not be remembered." And with the final act, the envoys released the recordings, every insult, every cruel laugh, every word of arrogance spoken by the council. The galaxy saw its rulers for what they were, tyrants trembling before 3 humans. The council chamber lay in ruins. Its banners were torn, its leaders broken. The humans, once mocked as prey, now stood revealed as predators far beyond the galaxy's measure. The hostages who were supposed to be humanity's weakness had become its sword. The general appeared again on the broadcasts. His words were calm, deliberate, carved into memory. "You threatened us with death. But our answer was already in your hands. We sent you not lambs, but wolves. You thought to hold our lives as ransom. Instead, you embraced your executioners." Across countless worlds, citizens whispered the same truth. The humans had outwitted the galaxy itself. Not with brute fleets. Not with endless numbers. But with strategy, deception, and an unyielding will. The Council's empires fractured overnight. Worlds rose in rebellion, inspired by the sight of their rulers begging for mercy. And wherever the balance of power shifted, humanity was there, not conquering, but watching, reminding the stars of the one lesson they would never forget. Do not mistake humanity's patience for weakness. Do not mistake their envoys for peace. For when humanity speaks, the galaxy listens. And when humanity sends envoys, they are already your death.